Aloha and welcome to an episode of Down to Earth Kauai TV. Here we are with Lihao and Kellen Pike of Kupaoa. Can you guys share about your music?
Sure.
We play primarily. We're a traditional Hawaiian music group. We write a lot of original songs, and we also collect new compositions from our friends and so forth. So those are primarily what's on our recordings.
We've been playing together now for about 17 years, 16, 17 years, something like that. And
it's just the two of us, so the musical arrangements are, it's usually acoustic guitar and bass and two vocals, and we try to make the arrangements so that they sound nice and full, which is the two of us.
Yeah.
As we're, competing with groups of 3 or 4, this and that, we try to make just nice arrangements of our stuff, which is the two of us.
And we do a lot of music about Kauai, of course, because we're inspired by just our beautiful surroundings and stuff.
So we're actually in the backyard of Lihao and Kellen. They are Kauai Kama'aina here, and they actually are a husband and wife team, right? So can you tell us about how you guys met, how Kupaoa came to be?
Well, we met when we were at UH. We both attended UH Manoa.
We're the same age, so we're there the same time, but we never really hung out. When
We didn't
were
have
in
any
undergrad.
classes
No,
together.
we didn't.
Yeah, no
We kinda had
classes.
different focuses in school, so it was after we graduated from our bachelor's degrees that we had mutual friends and we used to hang out and listen to music, and that's kind of where it was like, hey, you sing? Hey, maybe we should do something. We should get together and sing a little bit.
I didn't play any instruments well, and so when we put together our little band.
Because I played in high school and all throughout high school and stuff, but when I moved to Oahu to go to college and opportunities to play music came up, all the guys that I played with were away doing their thing or here. And so, this one wedding came up for a good friend of mine, and I was like, yeah, I'll sing at your wedding, but I had nobody to play with. So I invited Lihao and a couple of our other friends. It was supposed to be a girl group.
It was supposed to be a girl band,
Like 3
and
girls,
Kellen was
and
supposed
I
to be
just
the
gonna,
backup bass player.
arrange stuff and sit back and play bass and stuff. And we're just supposed to do one show. But as we started to practice and stuff, for whatever reasons,
You just life,
kids
you
and
know,
jobs
yeah.
or whatever, it ended up just being the two of us. And so we practiced for a year, and then we performed at the wedding. And at that wedding, we got booked for a couple weeks later for the next thing. And at that one, the next thing, and it rolled 17 years later.
Here we are.
We're still doing it.
Yeah.
It's your profession.
It
Wow.
is. It is. It's amazing. Yeah. I never expected it at all.
Being born and raised on the island of Kauai, Kellen and I went to high school together, and very similar stories, right? I met my husband Brad at University of Hawaii at Manoa, different majors, but at a senior honor society. So I think that's how us Kauai people do it, right? We go off to college, meet somebody, get married, bring them back to the island.
Yes.
So
Hard to say no to Kauai.
yeah. So I know you guys have a lot of accolades, right? Na Hoku Hanohano Awards, nominations. Can you tell us about some of them?
Well, we've been very, very fortunate over the years. We've had the support of so many people, who've come before us and really paved the way for us in the industry. And we're very blessed to have been recognized by our peers several times for several of our albums. We received awards at the Hokus for a number of things, just depending on the album. I think some of our highlight awards, on our very first album, we got Most Promising Artist of the Year. And I think that was such a meaningful thing to us, because you can only get that award on your first release. You can never get it again. Like, you're never eligible. Again, once you've released, if you don't get it then, you've lost your chance to be recognized. And
I think after getting that one, people they want to watch if you're gonna actually,
Follow through.
represent that and follow through and stuff. So
so the pressure
that was a really nice one.
yeah.
I think we did a pretty good job because we lasted this long.
Yeah. And then we received other ones, like Kellen's received the really highly coveted Hakumele Award for Hawaiian Language Song Composition of the Year. And
Along with a friend of mine, we did something together.
yeah, and we've been recognized for Island Music Album of the Year and a number of other things, but I mean, it's just, we're so fortunate to be a part of such a thriving industry. You know, there's so much talent in Hawaii, and to just be able to be a part of that is awesome.
Can you tell us about your growing family?
Well, we have a daughter. She's 20 months old. Her name is Gemma, and Gemma's going to be a big sister in September. So we're so grateful to you for you know, filming us before I become gigantic. But we're excited. I mean, we just, this past year, you know, with COVID, like Kellen said, we're normally touring musicians. We're usually gone a lot. And the year of 2020 we had it all booked out. We had lots of travel scheduled, and
Well, we actually didn't know how we were gonna swing having a
baby. Yeah.
with our travel schedule, life and stuff. So when COVID happened,
It was kind of scary, as like one gig after another started to cancel, and we were like, oh no, because we're full-time musicians, you know, that, like, that's our job. Like, we're like, oh gosh, what are we gonna do? But the way that Kilauea as a community, and Kauai, I think, as an island,
I think we did a very good job over here.
we really came together. I mean, the way that the community supported each other was awesome, you know, and just to be on the receiving end of that was really a beautiful thing to see. And then Kellen got to live all of his live his best life. he got to, you know,
It's been fun.
yeah,
Fishing.
fall back in love with fishing
Yeah.
and all the things that we never had time to do, you know, when we were always gone. You know, Kauai is home base for us. You know, this is our home, but we weren't here that much. We were often gone, and so just to be able to be here and to really set a firm foundation as a family, you know, with our daughter and stuff, and to know that she has the security of having her parents here. All, like, she's so lucky. She's got 2 full-time parents who, like, don't really work. So she's, you know, I don't know what's gonna happen when we go back to work. She's gonna be like, what's going on? Where's mama? Yeah. But yeah, I mean, you know, I know COVID was, that era was really a tough time for so many people, financially and emotionally, and super stressful. And we're just very lucky that it really, for us, the timing worked out perfectly.
You know, so many industries were affected, right? Not only small businesses or restaurants, you know, the importance of farming and sustainability, but also relying on the community, right, to pull together. And, you know, talking with you guys about how much the music industry has suffered. But you folks did an amazing job in, you know, thinking on how you could keep going and still put the community first, right? So you folks created Gemma Jams. Can you tell us about that?
Actually, the first thing that, so when this whole the lockdowns and stuff was going on in the very beginning, we kind of didn't touch our instruments at all. We played no music for, I would say, like 3 months or so.
Yeah,
3 months.
Yeah.
And like 2 months maybe.
Yeah.
And then we started to see how Facebook Live started taking off, with all these groups starting to play a Facebook Live thing. And we've never done that. We've hardly posted our own videos of ourselves doing stuff like that. So I thought it wasn't something that I was gonna be into doing. So we recorded a full album, and we did a full album, and we called it Social Distancing.
And
it's
then
a digital album.
Well, and then we put it up on our website for free.
It's a free download.
It's a free download
all the way till today.
Yeah, you can still download it for free,
Yeah.
and it was just a collection of some fun songs. But the thing that we wanted to do with that album was, music is so healing, right? It's a way for people to really, it really helps to lift people's spirits, and so we wanted to just,
that was our thanks
give
to
that as a
everyone who
gift.
supported
Yeah.
us coming to the shows over the years and stuff. We want to just give something back. You know, hey, go download a brand new free album and enjoy. This is what we can do.
I think that's been like one of our best-selling albums.
So we started
free
with,
one.
we started with that, and then as summer approached, a year ago.
People started contacting us and asking us to do live.
Yeah, so we did a couple of lives for like the Outrigger Hotel on Oahu, but Kupaoa, our ukulele sponsors, put together a summer series called Kupaoa Live. and they asked us, hey, would you guys play on our Facebook page and play every week?
Yeah.
Every week. And so we said, okay, shoot, you know, and then that kind of brought us back into playing music together.
Now the learning curve was steep, like technology-wise, because we learned quickly. Like, you know, here in Kilauea, we're
victim
still,
to the internet speed.
We're
Like,
fairly
that's
rural,
what it is.
right? It's fairly rural. So, like, we learned really fast. Like, we had to upgrade our modem, we had to upgrade our internet package, we had to upgrade our computer, we had to
digital interfaces and
Yeah.
like everything upgraded as we were doing these shows. Every week it was getting better and better, and upgrading the camera equipment and all this kind of stuff. But so we started Kupaoa Live, played the summer series for them, and at the end of the summer, they're like, okay, well, this is gonna be the last one. And then we said, if you guys don't mind, we're gonna keep doing this because we've built this online fan base that they're looking forward to this thing every week. So we're gonna keep doing them. And so we've been doing it for the whole year. And we still, like, we just did ours yesterday, right?
every Thursday. So every Thursday at 3:30 on our Facebook page, our Kupaoa Facebook page. And actually we learned that you don't even have to be a member of Facebook to enjoy it. Because the broadcasts we make them public on the Facebook page. Even if you're not logged into Facebook, you can still watch.
Well, that's
So I was
awesome.
like, oh, that's cool. I
I
didn't
keep
realize.
dropping my phone in the lo'i,
Oh,
the
right.
taro fields, so
Bro, you need the waterproof
the
case.
mud, you
What-
know.
Come on, waterproof
yeah,
case.
it is waterproof,
but not lo'i proof.
No,
Yeah.
I bang it harvesting and stuff, so it has
Yeah.
cracks in it. But yeah,
Yeah.
every time I drop it, logs me out of Facebook, so I
Oh,
can't
yes.
get in. So now at least I can still
Yes, you can still watch. You
right,
can still watch.
when
Totally.
I'm not logged in.
Yeah.
So adjusting with the pandemic and everything, are you folks working on any songs? What do you think the future outlook is?
I mean, I think when we actually shifted our focus a little bit this year, we really focused on our family. And then we also have other things that we're involved in here in Kilauea in the community. We have a really small nonprofit called Kilauea that puts on events and provides services for the community. And one of the things that I was working on this year was working with the county to get the stewardship of the Kilauea Dispensary Park to just maintain and care for that place a little bit better. And then we were also focusing on kind of starting to film some of the kupuna that are getting older and getting on record, like their oral histories and stuff, that we plan to provide for the community for free on a YouTube channel that we'll create when we get those videos ready. So we've been, like, you know, I've been busy with that kind of stuff. Kellen's been fishing.
Well, we record all of our own music. So we have our own recording studio, and also been working on other folks' projects here on the island. I just finished recording a amazing Hawaiian jazz duet.
Oh wow!
And their albums will be released sometime in the future.
Sometime.
When it,
Yes.
you know.
Yeah,
But it's finished. It's beautiful. I've done Uncle Mike Keale's one, and also our friend Patrick Landeza, who they're talking about your liner note.
Oh yeah, this year Patrick, the album that Kellen produced and recorded is nominated for Hoku this year, and I did the liner notes, and I'm up for liner notes for that as well. So it's, I mean, we've
so that
been
was a way
doing
that we've
stuff,
been able to shift and
Yeah.
do some, stay within music and stay at home.
or at least not necessarily within music for me, but
Oh,
at
yeah,
least
right.
within the community. Yeah.
But with this new baby on the way, I don't think long tours and travel for us is in the cards for another
while.
little while.
Yeah.
So yeah, I probably have something in the works for a way that one of us may be able to go off and play music. So I might
Obviously
try
not
and-
me.
It's a little bit harder for
Yeah,
moms,
it's a little bit hard for moms.
We have a lot
Yes.
of great friends in the industry, and I was talking to one of them earlier today about doing maybe a joint thing and something that we can go off and
And he's
and do
and he has a
something
new
and-
baby. You know, he has a young baby
Yeah.
too, so he's excited about that idea. Yeah.
and then she can let me go. So
Not just that. He was just like, "Can you plan our whole thing?" I was like, "Oh my god,
plan your whole
can you
thing.
plan? Can you
work
plan
for us and
Can you just work for us and like plan the tours?" And then I was like, "Oh my god."
Be the
So-
tour concierge from
Yeah.
home
Right,
while you
right,
have a newborn
exactly.
and a toddler.
I know. Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah.
So there's always new music in the works. If not Kupaoa stuff, there's always stuff.
Yeah, there's
going
always
on.
stuff going on
Yeah.
for us, and people have approached you about recording new stuff here at our home studios. So we'll see. I mean, we'll always keep busy somehow.
And if not, there's fishing.
And if not, there's fishing. Yes,
Well,
totally.
we definitely, right, have kind of worked together, right, with Patrick. Hawaiian music and food kind of go hand in hand, right?
Oh, yeah.
So with the farm fresh poi and the kulolo and stuff. So, I mean, it's a way to kind of try to keep moving forward, but while supporting the community,
Yeah.
to uplift their spirits,
Yeah.
right? Comfort them with amazing music.
Good
but
food.
also comfort food too,
Yeah,
right?
yep.
So no matter where you are, whether you're on Kauai or around the world, it's important to support small local businesses. And especially for this husband and wife team, Kupaoa, Lihao, and Kellen Pike, you can find them
At kupaoa.com.
At
It's very easy.
kupaoa.com.
Yeah, it's very easy. And then as things slowly start to open up, I try hard to make sure that our calendar is current. We always have whatever new music that we have come out is always there as well. But you can also find our music pretty much anywhere where Hawaiian music is sold. We're on iTunes, we're on Amazon, Spotify, all of those things. And if you can find a store that still sells Hawaiian CDs,
We're there.
we're there. But those are getting hard to come by.
You can also
So,
check out our Facebook page, Kupa on Facebook, Instagram.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lihao and I chatted via Instagram.
Yes, we did.
right?
Yes.
Well, mahalo. Thank you so much,
Yeah,
Lihao
thank
and
you.
Kellen,
Thank
for
you.
taking the
Thank
time
you.
today, for welcoming us to your home. And let's do a little jam session
Okay.
before we head
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Mahalo and aloha.
This song is called Ka'ililawa Keko. It's an old Hawaiian song, and this one comes off of our album Social Distancing.
You can check it out on our website, kupaoa.com.
Download it for free. Mae wale ke kino o kapalai Ulupe I Kauai li kili kili hone A he vehi ano ka uka o kanahele E moa ni ke ala I lawe ia mai hui hui koni koni e Kani e kawi uhe 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 ne uhe uhe ne E ka ili lau ke koa au hea o e pihana o ka lani E ka ili lau o ke koa ua moe paha ole Mae wale ke kino o ka palai Ulupe I kaua li kili kili hune A he vehi ano ka uka o kanahele E moa ni ke ala I lawe ia mai hui hui koni koni e Kani e kawi uhe 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 ne uhe uhe ne E ka ili lau o ke koa au hea o